Hello friend, welcome to my channel Engineer Choice. Today we are going to discuss about a structure of power system and few other aspects. And this is a part 1 video. Okay, let's understand what is a power system. The power system is a network which consists generation, transmission and distribution system. Okay, these are the components of the power system and which defines the power system. Okay, let's understand what is generation. Generation is a process of generating electrical power from source of primary energy. Okay, generation is a process of generating electrical power. In generation we generate electrical power from primary energy. And what is a primary energy? Okay, primary energy is an energy which found in nature like coal, wind, gas, oil and etc. water. Okay, if we generate energy, electrical energy from primary energy, then it is known as generation. Okay, come to the next. Implies bulk movement of electrical energy from generating side. Okay, if we transmit bulk amount of the electric energy, then it is known as transmission. And generating station and distribution systems are connected through the transmission line. Suppose this is our generating side and this is our distribution center, then we connect it through transmission line. And the final term, distribution. Distribution implies that conveyance of a power to the consumers by means of the lower voltage linkage. Implies carry from one place to another place. Means distribution implies we transmit power from one place to another or to the consumer by means of the lower voltage, because consumers always need lower voltage. We don't supply 11 kVA or more than that. Now let's see the schematic diagram of power system. Okay, this diagram shows how we generate the power, how we transmit and distribute. Okay, first let's understand the symbols. The symbols, there is also main importance of symbols. Okay, this symbol represents the power generation or alternator. This is a standard and this represents your transformer. Okay, here this is a step of transformer, because in primary winding the number of coils is less than secondary windings, so it is a step of transformer. But these three are step down transformers, because the coil in primary windings more than the secondary winding. Here we can see this is your primary and this is secondary winding. Okay, now let's understand the generation. Generating at a generating station, there is generated up to 11 kV to 25 kV, and this power is step up by step transformer or increased up to 200 kilovolt to 400 kilovolt, which is primary transmission. And from this primary transmission we can transmit to the tie line, or tie line to the other system. Means tie line what indicates the interconnection between two neighboring areas. This is the meaning of tie line. Okay, then again there is step down. We use step down transformer to reduce the power up to 132 kilovolt to 66 kilovolt. and this power is used by large industrial consumers. Now let's see the secondary transmission. In secondary transmission, again it is done step down or reduce, or we use step down transformer, and it is used up to 33 kilovolt to 11 kilovolt. Transmission by medium large consumers. Again, and finally, and not this is not final, and these medium large consumers to the transmission is known as primary distribution. And finally, again we use step down transformer to reduce power up to 220 volt to 440 volt. 220 volt used in single phase transformer, and this power is consumed by a small consumer, which is known as secondary distribution. And 220 volt for single phase, 440 volt for three phase. We use these voltage for single phase and three phase. I hope you guys understand this diagram. Now let's cover some questions related to this topic. Okay, question number 1: why there can't be generate more than 25 kilovolt? Okay, if we generate more than 25 kilovolt, what will happen? There may occurs, or there is maybe problem of insulation problem in alternator. But in Japan, there is 40 kilo volt generation. But Japanese government have not revealed this secret, how this is possible. Okay, but in India or Nepal we can see the maximum 25 kilovolt generation of electricity. Okay. The question number 2: why high voltage transmission is used? Okay, in transmission line there is a loss of power because there is present of resistance in wire of transmission line, resistance R, and the power loss is equal to I square R. So to reduce the power, we use high voltage transmission, so that we can get our desired voltage. Hope you guys like this video, and if you like this video, you can subscribe my channel and share.